Okay. Let's hope this is better. DJ, I hope you find me again. I'm in the craft room and the Wi-Fi signal is crap here, apparently. This is, let's see, the heck date is it? The 18th or 19th? 18th October, Sunday. And here I am in the craft room, guys. Let's hope the Wi-Fi stays for a while so we can say something to each other. I don't know if it's just the weather. It's really, really overcast and the pressure is very low. There's a lot of low-hanging stuff. So I don't know if that's affecting the Wi-Fi or not, but let's see how long we last. So I hope everybody had an okay week, notwithstanding all of the stuff. I don't even know when or where to start, because I wasn't on live last Sunday, and I'm not really sure. Dueling debates and waterlogged laptops. And welcome back, DJ. Hi. I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi or anything, but we're just going to have to see how long it lasts this week. So this is my craft room area. My mom sort of helped me organize a lot of my stuff. I have something, I think she said to me one day, just so you know, you have 24 pairs of scissors. And I reached over to my table and went, 25. Oh, specialized scissors, don't you know? Some are for cutting thread, some for paper. I mean, you need them all. I'm okay, DJ. I'm okay. The weather is affecting my fibromyalgia and my arthritis. And the other day we were out doing some errands and I was crossing the road back to Mom's car. Thankfully, I made it across, but right when I got to the car, my right knee went weird and it hurt like a mofo, and I collapsed and I was going, ah! And a woman came up to me going, yeah, what happened? Are you okay? And my mom is sitting in the car oblivious because she didn't have her hearing aids in, and she was reading something. And meanwhile, I'm on the ground beside the car with this woman trying to help me up. Oh, I don't know. Usually it's my left knee. My left knee got screwed when I was bicycling when I was in my late 20s and I messed it up. I've never had that happen to my right knee before. So that freaked me out, but it seems okay now. I'm just going to have to wear those compression things on both knees this year, I guess. So that sucks. Otherwise, yeah, it's been just a lousy weather week again. Okay, are we back? This is going to keep happening, I think, today. How are you, DJ? How was the, what, you didn't have COVID, so what was it? Just some cold-like symptoms? How's your breathing this week? I hope you're back to your usual self. COVID here is bad. Yeah, a couple of provinces are going back into lockdown, Ontario and Quebec. The bubble of the eastern provinces was, hey, Wolfie, hi, I got a surprise for you later. Yeah, the Atlantic bubble here in Canada suddenly got pierced, and there's cases in Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, blah, blah. Manitoba spiked, Alberta, they're running out of tracers or something, or I'm not sure if they're out of tests. They're running low on something in Alberta. Yeah, it's getting bad here. BC, I think, racked up nearly 20 new cases in the last week. I mean, it sounds like nothing compared to other places, but it is spiking. And I did get my flu shot when I was out. Before my knee went out, I got my flu shot. But I still haven't got my my blood tests for the endocrinologist for my fibromyalgia. But yeah, I'm trying to get all that done before there is another lockdown here in BC, because I see one coming, unfortunately, and I got to buy all my groceries and stuff. I got a lot of them in the spring, dry goods and canned goods, and I filled up the freezer pretty good. But yeah, I think there's going to be trouble getting my orders. But they lived through the spring too, and they got a lot of new customers. So I hope they're ready for the fall. So you're in lockdown, DJ. So that means you can't go biking at all? That sucks. Or can you, as long as is exercising exempt, or I don't know. How about you, Lone Wolf? How are you in COVID land where you are? Oh, yow. That's a lot, DJ. Holy cow. Yeah, Europe's not doing well. Yeah, we're in this for a very long time, I fear. I tend to think of you as East Coast, but I could be way wrong. So I'm not really prepared for today. I've actually spent the last 2 days sort of not following every bit of news, just sort of watching the recaps and so on. Because it's 2 weeks to go, and they're just throwing so much crazy out there that's just, it's not worth my brain cells to get involved anymore. I'm just waiting it out, hoping that everything turns out okay for Joe and the rest of the races. Looks like the GOP is going to get trounced, but yeah, 2 more weeks. Yeah. So this is this my last stream before Halloween, or I think there might be one more between now and Halloween. But as I said, I'm planning to do a little special thing for Halloween. This is when we honor our ancestors. And the veil between the living and the dead is at its thinnest and all that stuff. So we'll do a special thing for that, and I can tell you some of my ghost stories, personal experience ghost stories. Whether you believe in them or not, some very strange things went on around me for a while. They still do. Oh, speaking of, okay, this is my t-shirt I designed in the 80s. T-scan, schizophrenic, all pixelated, different colors. I had to do overlays and cut them out and lay them over each other, and then I brought them to a t-shirt producing place, and they did the actual paint on the shirts. I think I got 75 in black and 25 in white. And yeah, I sold a lot of them. Just, I didn't have a marketing strategy. I just sort of sold them to my friends and stuff like that. And most of them, I don't know, they yeah, I forget what happened to all of them, but I don't have any more anymore because I have had 2 fires since then, and I think I lost some of them in a fire or 2. No outdoors for me. Taskmaster. Huh. Well, game show. I don't like game shows, but yeah, okay, that's fun. So, Lone Wolf, you can laugh loudly or be amazed. This is my sketch of you. I don't know. There you are, dude. So, I guess this winter, I hope to do more arts and things like that, drawing, maybe drawing live while you guys are watching. I don't know. TV's been doing a sort of similar thing with his artwork. That's kind of fun to watch. But, you know, I'm open to suggestions. A bit of a problem with the 360 camera I bought. Sadly, it's only made for one type of phone. When I bought it, it just said it fits onto your device. Anyway, but it wasn't clear. It only fits onto this certain device. So I've got to put an ad out there. I lost the receipt, so I can't return it. So I've got to put an ad out saying, does anybody have this kind of phone? Do you want to buy this stupid thing from me? Oh, I'm sorry. Wow. I'm sorry. Oh, it's a tough road. I still don't know anybody who's died from it. I know a couple people who've had it and seem to have recovered, hopefully completely. I'm very sorry to hear that, Lone Wolf. Otherwise, oh yeah, I love Sherlock. Somebody bought me a whole thing of all of the Sherlock stories, and I made the mistake of trying to read them all one after the other, and then I realized this guy's a real asshole. Not well, Sherlock too, but the author Doyle, who wrote it again? Was it? Oh, my brain today. Oh yeah, yeah. I think I saw what you could call a UFO. It's kind of hard to describe, but I saw something that was very hard to explain in any other terms. Boy. Maybe we can blame them for Karens on Earth. I watched a bunch of Karen videos. Karens in the wild. Me? Recovering. I didn't have COVID. No, it's just my body pain, Lone Wolf. It's the fibromyalgia and arthritis and cold, damp weather. So, it sucks because it started when we moved here to BC. About 3 or 4 years into living here, I started to show the symptoms. And, I'm not following at all. What do you... Be surprised. Sorry. It's me. I'm sure it's me. I again, my THC oil I just took like half an hour ago and it hasn't fully kicked in, so I don't know. I'm down to almost nothing now. But I should get a delivery in the mail tomorrow, so. Oh, okay. Are you talking about UFOs then, Lone Wolf, about the things you've seen, like otherworldly or? Yeah, cool, DJ. Yeah. So no, it's just my yeah. So I was saying, we moved here, and it's damp and cold and wet here a lot. But I probably would have ended up with the same symptoms if we'd stayed in Ontario, because it's longer, colder, wetter. Hey Siri! Oh my goodness! Welcome. Hi. I don't remember if you joined us before, but meet my friends DJ and Lone Wolf. You guys meet Siri. We're all friends here. Yeah. Now you're never going to get my laugh out of your head, because it's all I do is laugh like a maniac, Siri. I have nothing really to talk about except nonsense. So welcome to the nonsense show in Laura's craft room today. No garden this week or last week. It's just it's too yuck out. And I'm hoping for at least one little last stretch of nice sunny weather in the autumn for us, but it doesn't look so good. We're coming up to what? Yeah, the last stretch of October, and November's, never fun. Nonsense. Yeah. We all need lots of nonsense in our lives. So I was showing off a t-shirt I designed in the 80s, made from when they first started doing PET scans of people's brains, and they were all these beautiful pixelated colorful images, and I went, oh, neat. So I did a t-shirt, I did a painting, and I did 100 t-shirts, just like this. Shrooms. I haven't tried the shrooms yet, Siri. I'm holding on to those until after this is all over, because if I took shrooms and tried to look at anything that's happening right now, I'd never come back from my trip or something. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm confused, Lone Wolf. I just got off a Precious Child stream too, and it was like chat was like really nuts, and I was like trying to follow people there, and I wasn't doing a very good job of that either. Oh, he does. Oh, okay. Yeah. You are surprised at what you look like? I'm sorry, Lone Wolf. I just started drawing, and then I just kept going. Sorry, you're surprised. Yeah, Siri. Yeah. I wouldn't want to take LSD again at my age, and with my bipolarness and everything I have in my head now. I mean, I took it when I was a teenager, and I didn't have anything else in my head except boys or something, but yeah, I don't think I could handle a full-length LSD trip right now, or at all anymore. But shrooms, yeah, I think I could handle it. And what I got are they're capsules, liquid gel capsules of microdose psilocybin. So, yeah, exactly, Siri. Yeah, and I mean, I would do microdose LSD in a controlled setting if it could show some benefit for my anxiety or something. I mean, I don't really need introspection to understand where my anxieties, etc., and PTSD come from. I know exactly where it comes from, and I know I'm hereditary bipolar. So, taking LSD for therapeutic use, I don't think would be especially beneficial for me, but maybe the shrooms might sort of get me, oh, okay, I'm overreacting on some level, and then I can sort of deal with it from there. Yeah, a little transcendence would be excellent. Yeah. Well, right now I just take the THC and occasionally Valium. Yeah. Okay, Lone Wolf, why don't you start telling me what I got wrong or right on your drawing there? I wasn't even really thinking of you. I just started drawing, and I said, okay, I'm going to pretend I'm drawing Lone Wolf. I have no idea what you look like. Oh, dear. But, DJ, I didn't work on your sketch again. I will try. It's just been a rough week. And I was going to redo Finite World as well. She had longer, straighter hair than I gave her, so we'll try that. So if you want to give me any pointers, Lone Wolf, I can try again. Don't go back to being shy on me now. I don't know, it's been around and around, and it keeps coming back, all of this UFO stuff. I mean, it's been around since the 40s, all of this UFO stuff. I don't know, Siri. It's just like it keeps coming in cycles. And now that we got all this space junk up there, and we're reporting seeing things, I don't know what to make of it, honestly. I mean, why would uh, beings from another galaxy or another whatever want to keep checking us out? Is it for entertainment? Is this their little, excursion to the zoo? What? I don't know. Oh, cool. Oh, right on, Siri. Did you took it yourself? Oh, wow. I never have a camera ready when anything happens. Okay. Well, that's interesting, Siri. No, I don't disbelieve you. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing. Okay, DJ. All right. Well, thank you, hun, for stopping in, and take care of yourself, and have a pleasant time with your son while he's off school and all that. So, yeah. Bye. You did? Oh, well, I missed that somehow, Lone Wolf. Sorry. Oh. Oh, that's cool, Siri. I like that. Oh, wow. That's very interesting. Yeah, I suspect we've become a tourist spot on the intergalactic pathways, because what the hell is happening on this planet? What are we doing here? What are we doing to our home? Like, they must be coming to check us out. Holy shit. Everybody comes to look at a disaster. Well, you know what, Siri? One of my ghost stories that I was going to tell on Samhain has to do with a time when I awoke from my bed, being held up in midair in a golden glowing something was wrapped around me, and I was in midair. And you remember, this all took place in a split second, but there I am above my bed, and I wake up, and this thing just felt like love. It was love. That's all I can say. It was love. And then as soon as I was aware of it, and it was aware that I was aware of it, boom, it was back in my bed, and I saw it fly out the window. And I was going, come back! And it didn't. And I have no idea what that was about. But I think I was lying on my back, and I was probably not breathing. I probably stopped breathing. And that might have been like a near-death experience. It's the only thing I can really rationalize it as. It could have been, the ghost of my grandmother coming to prevent me from dying. I don't know. Okay, Lone Wolf, that's okay. So I'm sorry I got you so completely wrong. Oh, I feel bad now. I was all proud of my drawing. It's a good drawing, though. Considering I haven't drawn anything for like years. But I'm sorry I got you wrong. Oh, yeah. I've had, Siri, but it was the most remarkable for a lot of reasons. It was also around the time my dad died, just before, I think. It was like a month or two before my dad died, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I've had the sleep paralysis thing, but that is medically explainable. But I had a really weird one when I was in Memphis, at a hotel in Memphis, and I had the sleep paralysis, and I could swear there were things on my bed holding me down and stuff. It was so creepy. Oh, yeah? Wow, Lone Wolf. Oh, this is I like this stream so far. We're talking about some really hip things. Okay, let's go with the stories. Yeah. Strangely enough, last time I saw a UFO was when I was on shrooms. Sorry. It sounds like I'm mocking you guys. I really am. I'm not. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I've tried lucid dreaming too, Siri. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes not. But I remember one when I first started being seen by a psychiatrist, I remember I was talking about my dreams, and I had this one dream where I was in a house and there was a crazy man in the house, a killer, chasing me, and I kept going into different rooms and slamming doors, and then he kept following me. And then we realized, okay, the house in a dream represents the self, because it's yourself, your house, your home. And internally you have different, spaces in your head. But what the psychologist told me to do was just like to take charge in my dream and say, you're not real and you're not allowed in my house, in my head. You have to leave. You're not real and I'm not afraid of you. And I actually did it in my dream. I did stop this thing that was chasing me. I did take charge in my dream. So you can do it. Lucid dreaming does work. Yeah. Lucid nightmare. Yes. Oh. Well, it's almost time for the alarm to go off. Don't worry. You're out. You're fired. Well, that's the goal. So, so that's a perk. I will never forget the first episode. And I saw it and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I was so shocked. Here's me, like the least shockable person in the world. And when Cartman pulled the satellite out of his ass, I was just like, oh no, that can't be. But then I got totally into it. Now I just love it. Oh, thanks, Lone Wolf. Oh, you didn't have to say that. Yeah, it does grow on you, Siri. But that one was just like too much. What is this? This is I mean, The Simpsons never hit me that way. Even though they were very irreverent too. Yeah. Oh, I don't remember that. I don't know. I haven't really watched it since the 90s or early 2000s. When I was in the cabin, I had a friend who lived up the highway a bit, and he was an environmentally sensitive to the point where he had to live outdoors all year. He had quite the setup. He was quite comfortably living mainly outdoors and just doing showering and stuff indoors. He even cooked outdoors and stuff. Anyway, he and I used to phone each other at South Park o'clock and watch together so we could laugh and all that. Yeah, that's about the last time I watched, was in the 2000s, early 2000s. Yeah. Yeah. Timmy! That one was great too. I love Timmy. He was one of my favorite of all of their characters, was Timmy. That would never have flown before. Oh, okay, you're clean. Okay. I don't know why I guess I went with the long hair and beard. Just, I don't know why I did that, hon. I just did. Honestly, I wasn't trying to draw you. I was just drawing, and then I said, oh, let me call this one Lone Wolf. So, okay. Clean cut. Chin diapers. Oh. Yeah, on those Karen videos I watched last night, there was sure a lot of chin diapers. Oh my God. I turned into a Karen on Friday when we went out to the post office. I was a Karen. I was standing there. There were a lot of people inside. Well, 4 people at a time, I guess, standing on distance. One of them was taking quite a long time at the counter. And while I was standing in the lobby waiting to go in, another person came in without a mask, went to his box, opened it, then stood behind me 6 feet away. That's fine. Then another woman came in wearing a mask behind him, and this other older lady sort of tagged in along with her and was mouthing off a mile a minute, just blah, 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 blah. And then I went to the doctor and they gave me a mask and I ripped that thing off so fast. And I said, excuse me, could you please not talk so much if you're going to not wear a mask? It's spread by droplets in the air. Don't you know that by now? And then this guy behind me says, calm down. No, my 84-year-old mother's waiting for me in the car. I'm not going to calm down. She can close her mouth. I'm not telling her to wear a mask. My God. So I was a Karen. But I think I was in my right. That's why I don't go out more than just for my errands, because I would really let loose on people, and I'm known for it. I've been tagged one of those kinds of people. I don't take shit. I don't take stupid. Yeah. And what else? Oh, yeah, the Rambo story. My fight against the Rambo statue here in town has kind of gone into a bit of a, I don't know, hibernation. I think my window of opportunity is lost because of my health and the weather, but I'm going to spend the rest of the fall and winter contacting people and organizations, because this one fellow, a professor, Ingo Schmidt is his name, who was part of the Black Lives Matters protest organizing here in town. I contacted him, and his response was, well, it wasn't, it has nothing to do with down south. It was people in Hope who were responsible for putting that statue there. I said, yeah, and my point was, it's holding a gun pointed at people on the sidewalk, and that's not cool. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, he said, well, you know, people around here, they just want to complain. They don't want to do anything. I said, excuse me, you're making an awfully big assumption, mister. And I told him, you know, my history of activism and stuff. And he said, oh, okay, well then give me a call and we'll talk. I said, oh, yeah, I'll talk to you in like next year. So anyway, I'm gonna pursue that, but I'm just sort of frustrated that I don't know. I'm frustrated, period. Oh, okay, if you want to, that's fine. You can put it up in my channel community area or something. I don't know, but yeah, that'd be nice. I'd like to get a look at you. my shadow critter. Oh wow, Siri. Jeez. What is it with these like religious people who just think that their God is gonna what? Why would their God protect them and not protect, you know, the lady who just died? Like, what is that? I don't. Can you tell me? Well, my brother-in-law is also recovering from cancer, and you know, uh, my sister just had a test last week. I'm not sure why, but she had one done and is negative. It's not that? Okay, I got it wrong then. But there are some religious people who believe that. Oh, okay. Well, I'm really sorry about your dad and the people in the community there. I don't know what's so hard about the idea of protecting everybody. Laura's cranky today. Yeah. 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 Okay. Well, I just don't understand religion. Period. I don't care what they branded it as. In fact, I'm not even Wiccan. I'm a solitary pagan. I don't affiliate myself with any system of belief or practice, because that to me is just, I don't like rules. I mean, I like rules, but oh. I just don't want to commit to a bunch of them. Yeah, exactly. Really evil ways. Really evil ways. It's been like the bane of humanity since religion in any form, I believe, came to be. Seriously. Like, I have a real bone against it. So if you guys have religious beliefs, I'm not mad at you. You can do what you want, believe what you want, live how you want. I'm just against the whole control aspect that seems to come along with a lot of religions. I really don't like that. Yeah, exactly, Siri. Yep, yep. So all these MAGAs want religion to tell everybody to do, and want government to tell everybody what to do, and want cops to tell everybody what to do. And why? Beliefs. I may be proven wrong someday that there is an all powerful, intelligent being that operates all this fuck up, but I sure will have a lot to say to it when I confront it. You can't shut me up even when I'm dead. Yeah, like white light refracting into the rainbow. Yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, I believe in the energy and the light and the all that stuff, science. But I do believe that some of a person's character can transcend death. I frankly do believe that. I don't know for how long, but based on my encounters, at least for a few months or maybe years, because I've met them. Yeah, it's everything. Exactly, Siri. Some woman confronted me in a veterinarian's waiting room because she heard my mom was Wiccan and wanted to confront me about it. And she said, "You people say that you're God." And I said, "What? Us people?" Anyway, saying we're God? No, we believe God is in everything. It's a whole different thing. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Lone Wolf, I will do that. You poor thing. I, I'm so sorry. I feel terrible now. Ah, oh well. Yeah, I know. It's just a word, and they what they mean by that word depends on who you're speaking to and what the situation is, because it can change. People change their definition of God when you confront them on a point or two. Anyway, I don't want to rant again. The THC oil is just starting to lubricate me now, so I'm gonna just relax a bit, okay? No, Siri, hon, no. I just went rabid. It's okay. It happens every week. On Sunday, I go rabid at least once. Everybody needs to take shrooms. Yeah. We should do that. We should have a stream. Well, maybe over with TV2 when he has his StreamYard running, and we can go in there and there's a split screen. We can all take shrooms and look at each other. That and others really. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. My Wi-Fi repeater. I haven't tried it yet. Excuse me, because pop yet. I guess it's a poor excuse. I just didn't want to go through all the fuss of trying to set up all the key codes and do that with this laptop, which is going to go to the shop as soon as I either get the one affecting the Wi-Fi. Anyhow, next week. Holy cow, it's 4:45 already, you guys. I really expected. So sorry. I guess I'm going to have to end this soon, you guys. I'm really sorry. Lone Wolf, it's such a treat to see you here. And Siri, I hope you come back next week. I don't know. Depending on weather, I'll either be in the craft room or out on the back porch. And if my Wi-Fi repeater works, I'll try to get some of the actual garden back there. And yeah, we'll see. Okay, I got 4 people now, so okay, let's hang in here and see if the Wi-Fi hangs in too. Yeah, for sure, Siri. I don't know what's going on with the MSNBC streams. I know the network's cracking down harder, and the CEO was on TV last week or something, saying something about being more, I don't know, taking down a lot of the bootleggers. But I think was it DJ who was saying this? I think they were more concerned about the disinformation streamers. I don't know if they're specifically targeting the MSNBC, the network bootleggers, but there's been this one fun version. I don't know if you've seen it, with the cartoon of Rachel, and then half the screen is the cartoon, half the screen is the stream. That was kind of clever. So I forget what that streamer's name is, but you just have to keep on top of it. TV2 hasn't been really doing much in the last few weeks. There hasn't been much going on with protests, and I've just been following Precious Child for that. There's one today because of the latest killing of Freddie Robert. Sorry if I got the name wrong. Freddie Williams. Yeah, apparently he was related somehow to another man who was shot in the back recently. So yeah, he was trying to run away from them, and he for some reason, I don't know why he was running from them, but he was climbing a fence to get away, and they shot him while he was climbing the fence. They just shot him dead. Or no, he's not dead. I apologize. They just shot him in the back. So that's another one. Okay, alrighty, doll. Yeah, we'll talk for sure. Yeah, cartoon Rachel. Yeah, serious. When is it going to end? We got problems in Canada too. There was a horrible story about a woman who was left in a cell. She needed medical attention. They just kept calling her a liar and swearing at her and calling her racist slurs, and she died. And that shouldn't have happened. And things like that happen all too often here in Canada between the police, with medical personnel. They just they treat the Native people here like shit. Well, Trudeau dumb man. But I'm really pissed off with the Liberals here, Siri. They're behaving more and more like conservatives. It's really fucking making me mad, especially out here in BC. You should see the disgusting ads they've got. Both the NDP, I'm mad at the New Democrat Party too. They're both firing off these personal ads, like, well, look what he did. Oh, no, look what they did. It's just, this is not America. We don't do politics like that. Stop it. Anyway, so I'm voting Green. That's always my go-to anyway. But I mean, I've been voting Liberal for the main elections because I wanted continuity, and I don't want conservatism. But I'm really unhappy with the way they're behaving in the provinces. So yeah, Green for me this time around. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can be an extremist. I have been extreme. But I don't make it a way of life, I don't think. I don't expect it from everybody else. No. You do you, I do me. We do help each other, hopefully. All right, so yeah, it's okay. The stream's holding, so I'll hang in another 10 minutes. Why not? But I'll see you in the comments, Lone Wolf. I look forward to seeing your face again for the first time. Oh, yeah. So TV, I don't know what he's doing. Like I said, he did a couple of live art streams, going through some of his old works and then redoing some of them. He's really good. And then somehow he manipulates his painting through a draw program or a paint program on his computer, and I got to learn how to do that. Programs, it's just so awkward. I'd rather do it with a stylus than a mouse, but it has potential. Don't let me, you're not keeping me from anything, Siri. This is all I got. It's this, or go on Precious Child stream and clean over there. But I'm hoping TV2 will be up tonight just for whatever stream, just so, we can all hang out. And that's really sad, Siri. Yeah, well, I hope we get back to sort of more regular daily chat streams somewhere, somehow. Curly's had been coming up again, but I don't know she's got work to do, so she tries when she can. So we all try when we can to do what we can. I don't know if you know Curly, Siri. She's a streamer. She usually uses the names of flowers for her channels. Like the last one was Pink Dahlias, I believe. And she also has a channel called Coffee and Chronicles, where readings. I think she was reading Cohen's book too online. Yeah, all the flowers. Yeah, that's one streamer. She just uses a whole bunch of different channels, so she doesn't get completely whacked. So yeah. I don't know which flower she will pop up under next time she streams, but I listed a bunch of them in my channel. I forget, it was in the about section or in the community section of my channel. I listed the links to all of her channels that I'm aware of, and to TV2's channels as well, so you can find them there. And I'm on every Sunday at the same time, 4 p.m. Pacific, and I usually run an hour. So, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, Siri. Yeah. Yeah, but it's really easy. I mean, once you do it, it's just like, you just go click, click. And there you are, live, whether you want to be or not. Yeah. Well, what kind of stuff do you create? Music or art or writing? How do you express yourself creatively, Siri? I'm just a walking, living, talking expression of myself. Oh yeah. No, I don't even know how to do that. I don't know how to stream from other channels. No, I have no idea, and I don't have any interest in that either. I mean, I used to say, "Oh, damn, I wish I knew how to do it, and I would do it, and everybody would be so happy." But I don't know how to do it, and it's a lot trickier than you think. And I actually got a strike on my channel here because I was playing some Boomtown Rats from their latest album, and yeah, I got told, I got a warning, and then one of them got taken down, and then the other one I managed to label as private before they could take it down. But yeah, it's streaming from CNN or any of the networks. I don't want to get involved in that. Oh yeah. Oh, that's neat. You just edit them down to, oh, there's a guy called Indigenous Patriot, and he kind of does live streams. Oh, okay. Oh, that's really cool, Siri. Oh, well, you should come over to TV2 Media and he can stream that stuff for us on his channel, so we can see it, what you do, if you like. That would be fun, because we're trying to get more creative people involved over at TV2 Studios, or TV2 Media, or TV2 Live. They're all his channels, and that's one of his goals. He's been trying to stream he's been streaming for a few years. He just recently began streaming the networks and the protests and stuff, so we could have a chat room, because all the chat rooms are going down. But he's always been interested in getting us creative types together, just to see whatever we can come up with, like comedy, music, mixed media, anything creative. Yeah, get in there. We want you in our TV too. Okay. Oh, that's so good. Oh, excellent. Oh, that'll be so much fun to stream with the gang. Oh, yes. I'm so glad you joined us here today, series, so we can work on that. That's excellent. Oh, TV will like that. Okay, well, 54:42 I've been on, so it's just about 5 o'clock. And yeah, well, Siri, what all you got to do is go, like I said, to the community section of my channel, and you'll find the links to TV2's channels. And then if you subscribe and hit the notification, you'll know when he goes live. And it's usually around, well, it depends. He's on the East Coast in Michigan, and my time that he usually comes on is anywhere between 6 and 8 p.m. Pacific time, so 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern time. And sometimes he'll stream all friggin' night, like for 6 to 8 hours, but he hasn't done that for a long time because the protests have been less, whatever. But yeah, he just does it whenever he has the time. Yeah, yeah, good. Yeah. Okay, you have been over there, yeah. But he's not using TV2 Live right now, or I think he might have just got it back after the copyright strike. But like I said, just go to my thing and find the links and sub to them all. And then you'll know when he's live. Okay. Well, this seemed to go by super fast. And it's been fun. And yes, Lone Wolf, I will do a better job of representing you in 2D. And yeah, I hope TV2's up tonight. And if not, I hope to see you guys on some stream somewhere, sometime this week. So take good care. Okay, I'll do that right away. See you guys next week, I hope. Take very, very good care of yourselves. I love you very much. You mean a lot to me. You make my week. Okay? Bye for now.